Hi everyone, and welcome back to Quarantine History. Today we're going to be making an easy, delicious, and healthy dish that's so popular that you probably have already tried it somewhere in Greece or abroad. It's a creamy sauce or dip that we call tzatziki, and it's a staple of pretty much any Greek meal. So what we need first are the ingredients, which are very easy. The first thing you need is a cucumber. Then we need about 2 cloves of garlic. Here I've got 2 cups of Greek yogurt, and it's very important for this recipe to use Greek yogurt and good quality Greek yogurt because it has to have that thick consistency. If for some reason you can't find Greek yogurt, which is probably unlikely because it's such a popular yogurt nowadays, you could use plain yogurt, but you have to put it in a cheesecloth to get rid of all the liquid in it. So Greek yogurt is the best to use for this recipe. Then we have a 1.5 tablespoons of white vinegar, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, again, good quality olive oil, some salt, and some pepper. And that is all you need to make this tzatziki sauce. Okay, so let's get started. First thing we do is peel our cucumber, although some people don't peel the cucumber, they just wash it really well and leave the peel on. It's up to you. I prefer to peel it. Now, what I've got here is I have a grater, I've got a strainer, and I've got a bowl to catch the liquid underneath that. So you're gonna wanna grate the cucumber on the big sort of grate side. So first we do that. All right, so I've grated my cucumber, and what I'm gonna do next is salt it. So you take the salt and you sort of liberally salt it. And what the salt's gonna do is bring out the liquid. So now what we're gonna do is leave this for half an hour. This is a really good little tip here because you could squeeze it out with your hands and get the water out if you'd like. But it's better to let it sit, let the salt do the removal of the liquid, then squeeze it out a little bit and it'll be more tasty. So while we're waiting for the cucumber to strain its liquid, what I've done is peeled the 2 garlic cloves and I'm gonna grate them. You can chop them finely if you'd like or run them through a food processor or whatever, but I like to use the grater and I like to use the fine side for that, for the garlic. So you just take the garlic and you grate it. Okay, so you'll have about this much garlic to go in the tzatziki when we're ready to put it together. Okay, so about half an hour has passed and I'm gonna just squeeze the remaining liquid out of the cucumber. So you just kind of use your hands and push it like this, get it through and you can see that quite a lot of liquid comes out of just one cucumber. You want to try to get as much as possible out of that because otherwise your tzatziki will be a little bit runny. So you just kind of keep squeezing it until all of the liquid has come out, or the best that you can do. So that's about right there. So you see how much, really quite a lot has come out. So now what we're gonna do is put it together. All right, so we've got the strained cucumber in the bowl, and now the next thing we do is just add all the other ingredients. So I'm gonna take the garlic, the grated garlic, and put it in here. And then the 2 cups of Greek yogurt, which go in there. All right. Then we have 1/4 cup of olive oil. The 1.5 tablespoons of vinegar, white vinegar, and some salt, some pepper, and just a little bit of salt. I'd say maybe half a teaspoon at most. Then we just mix up the tzatziki. Now, you don't want to mix it too much, just enough to get everything mixed in there. And another hint, another sort of tip when making tzatziki is after you've mixed it up, you put it in the refrigerator and you leave it for a couple of hours. And that gives the flavors a chance sort of to combine and to become more tasty. So it always happens that when I make tzatziki, you know, the second day, if any remains, because everybody loves it, the second day it always tastes a lot better, I think, than the first. So give it a couple of hours in the fridge. That's what it should look like. It's nice and thick. Right, so we've mixed the tzatziki up. It should look something like this. And just so you know, there are some little variations that you could use to jazz up your tzatziki if you'd like. One is if you want to add some chopped dill, you can do that. That's something common, you see that in Greece. Another one is to add a little bit of mint, which gives it a cooler flavor for the summer. Tzatziki can be eaten in a variety of different ways. The most common way is it's served on a plate or in a small bowl with a serving of grilled pita bread. So that's very tasty, but you can also use it as a side to grilled meat. So it tastes really nice with like grilled chicken or grilled pork chops, or you can also eat it as a dip with raw vegetables, so carrots or celery, whatever you'd like. Of course, it's the classic sauce that we put on gyro in Greece. So that's the pita bread that's got meat in it and wrapped up. Anyway, there's many different ways that you can enjoy tzatziki. Yogurt sauces have a long history going back to antiquity. In fact, the origins of tzatziki probably are from Persia, and they came across the Middle East and then through Turkey and came to Greece. So this is sort of the Greek version of this yogurt sauce, and I hope you enjoy it. And we'll see you next time on Quarantine History.